This morning, voters raising concerns about the economy. At a town hall overnight for Republican Mike Flood of Nebraska, anger erupting over a range of Trump administration moves, including the president's economic agenda.
Why does it seem like when you make your voting decisions, they're based on capital rather than the working class?
With all due respect, sir, the Republican Party now more than ever represents the heart and soul of the working class.
Voters protesting the congressman's support for the president's massive tax cut and spending bill. A new AP poll this morning shows that Americans are concerned about the economy and rising prices. About half those polled consider the cost of groceries to be a major source of stress. And almost 20% of those people have used deferred payment services to fund groceries at some point. New tariffs on dozens of countries are set to lock in place this Thursday, potentially raising prices on a range of goods, including groceries like bananas and coffee, along with products Americans buy beyond the supermarket, with brands like Adidas, Stanley Black & Decker, Mattel, and Hasbro raising prices or planning to do so soon. President Trump is forging ahead, celebrating yesterday's strong markets overnight and raising new threats. The latest warning shot fired at India, with the president saying he will substantially raise the import tax on goods like smartphones, medicine, and clothing unless they stop buying Russian oil. India slamming the threat as unjustified and unreasonable. Still, the president appears unfazed.
Hundreds of billions of dollars is flowing into our country. We've never seen anything even close.
Also this morning, after President Trump slapped a 15% tax on goods from the European Union, which is America's largest trading partner, the EU has now paused its plans to retaliate with higher taxes on American-made goods, looking to try to negotiate a better deal with the White House. Craig.
So, Peter, as you mentioned there, big week for the president when it comes to the economy, when it comes to these looming tariffs, new tariffs. Also been some buzz overnight with regard to the Justice Department as well. What more can you tell us about that?
A senior Trump administration official, Craig, tells NBC News that the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, has now ordered the Justice Department to turn back the clock, in effect, to revisit the 2016 election, directing DOJ prosecutors to convene a grand jury to investigate the Obama White House and the intelligence community's assessment of Russian interference in 2016. In effect, what were once musings by President Trump during the campaign and since taking office now are part of a watershed moment for the DOJ, taking action just days after the president himself, without evidence, accused former President Obama of treason. It is unclear what the charges might be and who could be charged. For their part, Democrats and former Justice Department officials have condemned this move. They say it is a dangerous political stunt. And to be clear, a bipartisan Senate Intelligence Committee review found significant evidence of Russian interference in 2016, contradicting the idea that there was an Obama administration conspiracy against President Trump. Craig.
Our Chief White House Correspondent, Peter Alexander. Peter, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.